Well, out here tucking the goats in with some extra hay for bedding tonight because it's been about, I don't know, 10 to 15 degrees during the daytime and like -4 at night here or something. And I wouldn't want to be out here without extra bedding. So, yeah. Here you go, ladies. Thought I'd talk about how Asheville, North Carolina is still reeling from crazy flooding. Well, now LA is on fucking fire, and I don't know, maybe it's just me. Anybody else watching this channel, Gen X, and remember, you know, all the stuff about the greenhouse effect in the 80s and global warming and then climate change. Does anybody remember 9th grade biology? Because I keep getting some comments and seeing some shit on the internet where it's just like, you would think that the people commenting never ever took a science class or never passed one anyway. And it's really scary, the ignorance that's out there, where these fat billionaire politicians that shit on gold toilets are trying to scapegoat everybody but the oil industry for what's happening right now. Just about the dumbest shit I've ever heard. They're trying to blame lesbian firefighters, they're trying to blame black people, they're trying to blame everybody but the oil industry, who is profiting off of the death and destruction of the planet right now. I mean, you gotta wonder, when you hear some of these absolutely outrageous, ridiculous excuses for all these crazy weather problems we're having right now, you gotta wonder, like, okay, who's paying who and who's behind that? And of course there is a big oil, and they've been raking in record profits for the past several years, and for the past 10 years the planet has been hotter than it's ever been while our species has been on it. And if we keep going this way, we're going to be extinct. And even the media is afraid to say the words climate change, as if, you know, they want this to continue and worsen for some reason. I don't know why they would. But yeah, so, hey buddy. Good dog. Where was I? Oh yeah, the planet being on fucking fire. Yeah, so just wanted to reiterate that the burning of fossil fuels is what is causing all of these absolutely horrific things that are happening right now. People don't like to hear the truth. You know, facts don't care about your feelings crowd gets really fucking bent out of shape when your facts don't care about their feelings. And this is a big one of those, I guess. It's really inconvenient to not belch fossil fuels into the air and give your paycheck to Saudi Arabia every week so you can drive your big dumb fucking truck around that gets 10 miles per gallon. Especially, you know, the people who cosplay being farmers and being rural by driving their big dumb $70,000 trucks that get 10 miles a gallon around in the city and showing up to redneck pop concerts and cowboy hats and boots and shit when they've never ridden a horse in their fucking life. You know, shit like that. It's just fucking gross. Stuff that other countries, if you're watching this channel from anywhere but America, excuse all the crazy, but that shit really happens here, and it's gross. And yeah, people should have listened to Jimmy Carter back in the 70s and stopped being so dependent on fossil fuels. I mean, why is everybody so excited to give Saudi Arabia their paycheck every week? And why do they want to frack and ruin farmers' wells and water supplies so that they can't farm anymore and cause earthquakes and shit out in places that don't have earthquakes? Like western Pennsylvania. You know, there are better ways. we could get past this, and could have started getting past this 5 fucking decades ago. Yeah, so once again, this place, if I ever get it rolling, I'm sick of waiting and ready to just leave and go back to living in an apartment outside a city. If I ever do get this farm going, though, it will be not depending on fossil fuels. So if I get a tractor, it'll be running locally produced biodiesel from waste vegetable oil. From all you people who eat fast food and get to burn up the nasty crap your food was cooked in. My car will smell like French fries instead of dinosaur death. But yeah, we need to get off fossil fuels, and this is just stupid at this point. I mean, once again, I did my 9th grade biology finals paper on climate change, and it's just fucking mind-blowing that not only did the problem never get solved, it got worse. And now there are people ignorant enough to buy into big oil's fucking propaganda and think that what they're doing to our only planet is fake. I can't wrap my head around that. I guess I wasn't paying attention when any of that happened. I mean, do kids still have biology in 9th grade? Do they still teach, about how fucked up the planet's going to be if we keep burning fossil fuels? Do they go over how nature works and ecology and all that, and how really bad shit happens when you artificially pump a whole bunch of carbon monoxide into the atmosphere? Carbon dioxide, CO2, both. We have to stop using fossil fuels, and the longer we do this immature, climate change is fake bullshit, the worse things are going to get, and the harder it's going to be for us to exist here. So, should have a nice collective interest in not burning fossil fuels anymore. So yeah, also this whole bird flu thing and all the pandemics and stuff, those are just going to get worse and more plentiful as we continue to completely destroy the only planet that our species calls home. And yeah, I mean, there's absolutely zero incentive as a species and just personally to keep using fossil fuels. It's Jimmy Carter put solar panels on the roof of the White House in 1979, I want to say. And I think about that almost daily because I don't have my solar panels up yet. I'm waiting to move. I've been waiting to move for a decade, and I'm getting really, really upset about it. So, I don't know why anybody wants to be dependent on a energy source that is suicidal, and also foreign, mostly. You're paying Saudi Arabia for most of that crap, and letting oil companies profit off of death and destruction. More states need to start suing big oil and making them actually pay for the destruction they're causing. It would be great if California followed Vermont and started holding big oil accountable for these disasters. I mean, this fire is, I don't know how many billions in damage so far, and still spreading and still destroying people's homes and lives, and it's just, this was all completely preventable and unnecessary. Just remember all that. If only people had listened back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. getting ridiculous how much time we've had to stop this. So, that's my thoughts right now. And before my hand goes numb, I'm going to go back inside. Because it's supposed to be 15 degrees tonight. Yay.